Please welcome to the stage, Mike Zakarian.
Let's go. What's going on, party people? Ooh, the camera's a little off today, huh? And I just noticed the dog. The dog was just right here. The second the show started, he said, get me on out of here. Lighting feels different. My chair feels different. This is fun. Hope everybody had a good weekend. We're back, baby. We're back. Better than ever, some are saying. Some are saying, not me, but others. We've got a fun one today. Battling the elements a little bit. We're a little under the weather today, but it's just that Garfield in us. It's a little Monday morning. We've got the NBA bit Monday through Friday this week. After taking Friday off, after doing some yucks on camera, we're back Monday through Friday. We've got Live Before Lock tonight. I don't think we're going to have the 89 Cavs today. That might be a little postponed just because I don't know if I can do 3 shows today, but let's just catch up with the chat, huh? Yeah, this is a crazy stat. This made me laugh. Thank you for putting this in here. Common Man letting us know Cooper Flagg has played more total minutes for the Mavericks than Anthony Davis. We got Joker Rock up in the chat. Yeah, right. Stubbs is here. Shout out Stubbs. Stubbs is on a Splash Sports heater. All right, every time I open up a contest, Stubbs is at the top of the list. He took first and second in an NFL. I think he cashed in the hoops one. Patty Coyne in there. You love to see it. We got David in the chat, regulator here. Let's go. That's right, 3DK. We're so rare streaking, baby. You love to see it. Let's save that. We'll save the so rare stuff for a little bit later. One other thing I just want to point out here, after getting some encouragement here from a couple of different people that were like, hey, listen, we like the underdog stuff you're doing. We love the fantasy takes. We love the so rare takes, but I can't tune in to an hour show every single day. And to that, I say, do better, try harder. But we fired up a little Substack. We're going to call it bagels. Or what did I call it? Bagel with locks. Bagel with locks, but L-O-C-K. See what we did there? You see what we did there? So every morning we're going to fire up, just going to break down the slate for you the best we can, like a first look, if you will, a first glance at it, just kind of walk you through the slate, who's on back-to-backs, who's got Q tags, all.
DJ Local. Another one.
All right, we're back. The mic went out. We're back. Woo, that was close. We get some DJ Local in there. But yeah, go check that out if you haven't had a chance to get those numbers up, baby. Maybe I'll be able to afford. You know what it is? It's the plug right there, the tiny little plug. It's slowly withering away. I have another one, but then when I moved our desk around, I don't know what I did with it. So anyways, I'll work on that this afternoon. But yeah, go check out the Substack. We're going to fire that out every single day. We're going to break it down. We're going to break down the slate. So go check that out. It's been a lot of fun. We'll find some other fun ways to use it. Shout out to No Dunks guys. Was inspired with how they were using Substack. I only know it for newsletters, and they're having some fun with it. So that got me itching. And then our boy John Boy Jackson was like, "Come on, get over there." Botavine in the chat. Let's go. Thank you, Joker Rock. Thank you. You guys want to do some cup stuff? Let's do some cup stuff. Actually, before we do that, just real quick, did you guys see the report this weekend that it pissed me off a little bit? It pissed me off a little bit. It was about the gambling stuff. And here's what was annoying about it. So I saw the Athletic break this. and then we'll do the Cubs stuff. The Athletic broke this, right? So they said, breaking news, the NBA has asked multiple teams, including the Los Angeles Lakers, to hand over documents and other property as part of the investigation into illegal sports gambling, 6 league sources told the Athletic. This is what I don't like about this, all right? They put the Lakers there. Oh, yeah, we're investigating the Lakers. Listen, if the teams they are investigating, right, if this added part of the investigation, right, is the Lakers because of Damon Jones, right, his connection with the Lakers when all that stuff went down. If another team is the Clippers, if another team is the Blazers, and another team is like Miami/Charlotte, and then if it's all the stuff we already know, why is the NBA just investigating this now? The FBI beat you to it, baby. Why I thought we already did these investigations. Why are we just figuring this out now? I thought this was bullshit. I really did. I didn't like this. I did not like this announcement. I thought this was dumb. They made it seem like all of a sudden they were doing this groundbreaking stuff. Yeah, do a better job your first time around. All right? Do your better job the first time around. Stuff's so dumb. Oh, yeah, don't investigate. Yeah, hey, listen. Yeah, we know. We know. We saw. Anyways, let's go into Friday. Let's respect some Cups. Let's do some Cup stuff on Friday. Because I got to tell you, I had some fun with it because we're going to start with Knicks Heat. Yeah, there was a common silver L. Adam Bronze. Am I right? Adam Bronze. Let's look at this. Let's look at this because the Heat and the Knicks played tonight. And they played on Friday. And can we just see that they scored 1 million points? 272 points in this game. Eric Spoelstra went out of his way aggressively this year to not play Kel'el Ware 30-plus minutes. Kel'el Ware, baby. He got 30 minutes. The Bing Bong Boys are without a lot of guys. All right, so Jalen Brunson's out. OG Anunoby's out. Deuce McBride has a Q tag. You know what that means? Because they play again tonight, by the way. Josh Hart. Josh Hart came off the bench in this one, and he played 34 minutes, and he did the Josh Hart stuff. It was good to see him back. 12 points, 12 boards, 10 dimes, and a steal. Look at Mikal Bridges. 7 steals. He almost got a triple-double on swipes. Swipe it up. All right, so he had 7 steals, 2 blocks, finished with 15 points, 5 boardies, 5 dimes. Karl Anthony Towns went ham. 39 points, 11 boards. Just crazy. He was cooking. What else do we have? Mitch Robb, he did not score. Mitch Robb did not score at all. Deuce McBride only played, he played 30 minutes. Also, Jordan Clarkson got 24 minutes. Landry Shamet, 24 points. Landry Shamet got 36 points. Holy crap. They all played 30-plus minutes. I think we got to pay attention to this Deuce, the Deuce stuff. Because, minutes do have to go on the left. It is brutal. It is brutal. You said ESPN fixed the stats this weekend, but not the minutes. You got to put the minutes first. What are we doing? Grow up, ESPN. Grow up. I am excited about this game again tonight. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. Just every Heat game is fun. Here's some good news for Miami. Listen, I know you lost this game. Here's some good news. Tyler Hero back at practice. Bam Adebayo back at practice. Both are ruled out for tonight, but it does seem like Hero is going to play here in the next 2 weeks. He came out and said 1 to 2 weeks away. So that's fun. That is fun. Let's get them back. Why is Miami favored? I think it's because they're just missing all these dudes. My guess is they think they're going to be without Deuce McBride. And it's like, hey, can Landry, they won by 8. Landry Shamet scored 36 points on 12 for 19 shooting. Will that happen again? No. I do think Cat goes nuts again, though. On the Miami side of stuff, right, I mentioned Kel'el Ware. He played 33 minutes. Norman Powell, baby. 38 points for Stormin' Norman. I expect more of that. Davion had a little dubby. Andrew Wiggins, 15 and 7. Jaime Jaquez, after taking like one night off of bad basketball, he had 23 points, 9 boards, and 7 dimes. So Jaime's back, baby. Jaime Jaquez is back. Again, I want all these games. I want all the games. So what's up, DJP? Good to see you. So that was Miami and the Bing Bong Boys. Let's get to another fun one from Friday. Let's look at Pistons and 76ers. Detroit is built different, baby. I'm obsessed with this team.
Detroit basketball! Detroit basketball!
Dude, they look at also shout out real estate agent Michael Watts. All right, let's look at this Pistons rotation here. All right, here we go. Duncan Robinson, 31 minutes. Ball mother and Paul Reed played 25 minutes. Also, shout out to everybody at Live Before Lock, anybody that was sweating out the underdog stuff, because they come out, Beef Stew gets ruled in, Duran and Cade are out. So we're like, holy crap, it's not going to be B-Ball Paul night, it's Beef Stew night. And then Beef Stew gets the start after all. I mean, I'm sorry, B-Ball gets the start after all. He played 25 minutes. Javonte Green gave him 37 minutes. Dennis Jenkins gave him 35 minutes. Just a wild-ass game. Jenkins, who got off to a really slow start, finished with 19 and 8. Javonte gave him 21 and 9. B-Ball was 10, 8 and 3. He had 5 stocks again. Beef Stew with 14 off the bench. Karras 14 off the bench. I don't know how they won this game, but they did. They moved to 11 and 2. They play tonight against the Pacers. We've got Duran is probable. Sounds like he's good to go. Cade is questionable. One thing to note here about the Pistons in tonight's game is they are on the front end of a back-to-back, and they have the Atlanta Hawks A-Town down tomorrow. So that's a little funky. I don't really know what to do with that. Power Duster said this is an example that the work Detroit did to change the culture of the organization is working. Doesn't matter who's playing, there is a standard. Yeah, and you know what the common thread is? Monty. Monty's no longer there, but he got that bag. Shout out Monty. For the Phillies, the 76ers here. So a couple of notes. Joel Embiid sounds like he's going to play this week, but not tonight. Paul George is questionable tonight. But no, I don't know. Even if PG goes, like, how many minutes is he playing before he gets hurt again? Trendon Watford, he's back. He played 14 minutes for him. Drum Dog, 36 minutes. They play the Clippers tonight, by the way. I'm pretty excited about Andre Drummond. We'll talk about that later. Kelly Oubre, he got hurt, so he's going to be – I forgot he got dinged up. I should have brought that up this morning in the post. Maxey got poured in 31 and 40 minutes, and Edgecombe played 37 minutes. So, all right, let's assume no Paul George, and we know no Kelly Oubre. Quentin Grimes played 32 minutes. Is Quentin Grimes in play tonight? How did I miss this? It might be Quentin Grimes time. It might be Grimes time. I can't believe I didn't write that up. What an error on my part. So shout out Quentin Grimes. That would be fun. Anyway, 76ers fall to 7-5. Pistons are 11 and freaking 2, baby. Pistons are cooking. Houston smoked the Trailblazers so much so that apparently they had a team meeting after the game, which it actually sounded like it was, everything was fine over there. But Rockets won 140 to 116. Rockets are rounding into form, man. KD, 30 points on 12 for 19 shooting. They did lose Tari Eason for, I think, 4 to 6 weeks with an oblique. The obliques are back, which is a bummer. So Jabari he'll probably have a little longer leash. And then Reed Shepherd, man, had himself another weekend. He had 13 points, 4 steals, 3 for 9 shooting over there. Amin Thompson gave him 19 and 4. The Goon, 25, 10 and 9. Brought this up the other day that I was like, oh, maybe they'll leave. This happened a couple of games ago, maybe like 2 weeks ago, where they left Goon in garbage time because he was 1 assist shy of a triple-double. They did that again last night. On Friday, but then they took him out. And then there's a really funny clip of Goon being taken out. He's kind of complaining in a fun way that he doesn't want to come out. And you see Fred VanVleet like hold his nose like stinky, which I thought was funny. Blazers, I'm not too worried about this. They did lose this game, but like whatever. Denny had 22, 10, and he had 7 turnovers in that one. Good Lord. Sharp, 19 and 8. Shaden Sharp has been playing some good ball. He's been playing some good ball. I love it. But anyways, good win for the Rockets, 8 and 3. Well, maybe it's more than that because they had another game this weekend, and that's not up to date. So good win for Houston. They pick up another group play W. You want to see a crazy ass game? Also, this is a fun rule. I did not know this. All right. So the Bucks win this game in overtime, 147-134. But let's shout out Susan LeBoner. There we go. Susan LeBoner, in case anybody needs a real estate agent. But and for the people listening on the podcast, I'm sorry. You need to be tuned into YouTube. I can't even explain what just happened. The Bucks win by 13, right? And we know that point differential is important when it comes to the tiebreak of the group stage for the cup. But if a game goes to overtime, it doesn't matter. You get like a 0 point differential. So even though the Hornets lost by 13, they don't get minus 13. 0. Same thing for the Bucks. Even though they won by 13, they don't get the point differential. I thought that was some real soccer shit. You know what I'm saying? That's some real aggregate. I don't know. I don't understand. I love it, though. LaMelo came back in this game. Only played 27 minutes. That's something to keep in mind. So the Hornets had 2 games this week, and we'll talk about the second one in a second. But they did not. LaMelo did not play the back-to-back. I imagine LaMelo is going to get the Porzingis treatment here for the foreseeable future. So we'll see like 25 to 28 minutes for LaMelo. It doesn't mean you have to full fade him, but just kind of recalibrate. Until I see him play 30 minutes, I'm going to assume he's not going to play 30 minutes because this was an overtime game, and he got to 27. Didn't really have an efficient night shooting, but finished with 16 and 10. Knipples poured in 32. Miles Bridges had 32 and 7 in this one. But for the Bucks, man, Giannis had a weird game because it looked like he was going to absolutely fail from a fantasy perspective. Finishes with 18 dimes, 25 points, 18 dimes, only 7 boards. Did it in 40 minutes. Only took 18 shots, too, which was kind of wild. But apparently, Kyle Kuzma loves Las Vegas. The Kuz, baby. Look at the Kuz. 11 for 17, 29 points, 10 boards, 5 dimes, 5 stocks. What? Kuzma, you psycho. Rollins had 20 and 8 as well. Bobby Lobby had 12 off the bench. Good win for the Cucks, who then really mailed it in the next day against the Lakers, which we'll talk about in a second. But let's focus on the Cup. I don't really want to talk about Magic Nets, so we'll just save it. Ant-Man and the Timberwolves, they roll over the Light the Beam Bros, 124-110. Vibes are bad in Sacramento. Picked up a couple of L's in this one. Russ had 13, 14, and 10. There we go, little Josh Hart. Sabonis, man, he absolutely broke the slate. On Underdog. Was questionable the whole time. I kind of thought he was going to be out. Ends up being a 5th-round smash, and he just goes nuts. 34 and 11 in this one. DeRozan, 6 points. Wolf. Levine had 25. For the T-Wolves, Ant-Man had 30 and 4. Dante Spicy Ragu, 26 and 5. And then Randall, regular season Randall, 26 and 11, and 5 dimes as well. Minnesota continues to roll, man. The West is fun. Unless you're Sacramento. Then it's not fun. Lakers and Pellies. Lakers and the Pellies. Luka Magic. Let's do it. Let's do a Luka drop. Where is it at? Where you at, girl? Where's the Luka drop? Oh, I lost it. There it is. Luka Magic. So you could fire your coach, but you can't stop getting your ass kicked. That's going to be the Pelicans' mantra this season, man. 118-104. Luka goes for 24 and 12. Austin Reeves for 31 and 7. Dominating gave him 20 and 16. Everybody just cooked. The Pelicans are bad, bro. The Pelicans are bad. This is a starting 5 for this one. No fears. Sadiq Bey, Trey Murphy, Irby Jones, Kevon Looney, who got dinged up in this game. Trey Murphy finished with 35. That's fun. Fears had 7 steals. That's cute. Queen had 9, 10, and 5. The good news is Pelicans played yesterday too. Seems like Zion is close to back. Seems like he's close to back. I think. But anyways, Willie Green got fired after this game. What are you going to do? LeBron been playing with the G League, playing with the kiddos. I think Austin Reeves had a funny quote. Because did Bronny play did he start the game on Saturday? I forget. He had some funny quote where like Bronny's playing for the Lakers, LeBron's in the G League. Who would have thought? I don't know. Austin Reeves was in his bag with quotes. What can the Lakers get for LeBron? I don't know. Garland? No, they don't need Garland. Allen for LeBron? Who says no? That probably doesn't work financially, but that's fun. I'm coming home. Clips and the Mavs. Clips finally get a W. And it took the Dallas Mavericks to get it done. They win 133-127. James Harden, honestly, pretty impressive performance here. Hard had 41 points, got to the line 11 times, hit 6 triples down, 14 boards, 11 dimes, carried them in a double OT dub. Mr. Zubats had 27 and 11. John Collins had 8. Congrats, JC. Derek Jones Jr. had 15. He got hurt this weekend, which sucks. Bogey had 21. Bogey coming on strong. Might end up being a play this week in So Rare. We'll have to wait and see when projections come out, but keep that in mind. For Dallas, Danny Gafford played 27 minutes on Friday, played 30 minutes on Sunday. Is it Danny Gafford season? Power Duster said, did you hear they stopped announcing Willie Green in the intros? Yeah, I saw that. Pelicans suck, man. Pelicans suck. They're just a bad organization. But anyways, Clippers win. The Mavs, just to shout out a couple other guys, Najee Marshall at 28-8. Again, so the Mavs play tonight. They had a tough game last night. I'll be curious. I wonder if everybody plays, because Cooper Flag and PJ both played almost 40 minutes. I don't know. Just keep an eye on that. Derek Lively's back in action. D'Lo gave him 28 off the bench, but Clippers get a dub, a rare dub for the Clips. We'll talk about their Sunday game here in a little bit. But, man, I should have led with this. Warriors and Spurs are just giving us cinema. Golden State has really, really picked up the pace here. Steph Curry has just been going box. He had 49 points in this one after lighting him up 2 nights earlier. Goes for 49 on 9 for 17 from 3. He was great. Jimmy had 21 and 8 and a couple of swipes in there. Just a really good win, impressive win. I mean, I'm sure you guys saw the clip by now, but that Wemby Draymond stuff was great. It would have been better if the Spurs won. We did see, I'll wait till we get to the second game, but Castle got dinged up this weekend. Wemby, 26 and 12. He had 4 stocks as well. And then listen, I was dinging ETR a little bit when the projections came out on De'Aaron Fox. I was like, I'll wait till Fox shows me he can do it. Well, he had 24 and 10 in this one with 3 steals as well in 33 minutes. Fox is going to be good. Fox is going to be good. Magi Carp said Golden State picked up the pace after Kuminga got blasted and is now missing games. Yeah, I mean, he's done, man. He's done. Kuminga's probably done. Kuminga's down so bad that I saw his agent replying to tweets to what's his name? Tim Cal. Oh man, I'm forgetting the guy. Tim K, who reported in the Bay Area. It's bad. Stan only shows up when the Warriors win. You're right. The Warriors, who are now 2 games over 500, are on pace to win 55. Is that what you're saying? Stan? Suck it, loves. But anyways, good win for the Warriors. They respect the cup. And then the last game that we didn't touch from Friday was just the Nets and the Magic. Nets, you stay losing, Brooklyn. Where Brooklyn at? Orlando, they're now without Paolo. Suggs did play in this one, rested yesterday. He had 14. Bane had 19. We're going to talk about Desmond Bane because he helped your boy. But Franzia, 25, 6, and 5 from him. The Silva had 22 and 9. I will just shout out Brooklyn for a second, where MPJ has been playing really good basketball. 24, 11, and 7. This is what Michael Porter Jr. was born to do. Put up stats on a bad team, He's happy as hell right now. Nick Claxton at 13. They got Clowney back in this one. Zaire Williams game 15 off the bench. Whatever. Let's go to Saturday. Saturday. I didn't watch a lot of hoops on Saturday. I didn't. I had so many plans on Saturday that I think that is actually why I'm feeling sick today. I did too much on Saturday. Cavs won 108-1 Honey. John Morant played 6 minutes and then got hurt. He had 7 points, 2 dimes. I imagine he's not going to play a lot. Cedric Coward, he played 25 minutes in this one, which I kind of was surprised by. Triple J played 33 minutes. He had 26 and 5. Santi, I'm just looking at these minutes here. Like Vince Williams Jr. played a lot of minutes. It might be VWJ might be the guy. I don't know. I don't know what they do here. We're going to have to pay attention to the Memphis news. Cleveland, though, they had almost everybody. They're without Garland. Jalen Tyson still missing time, coming back from the concussion. And then Max Strus, I put this in the Substack. Have you seen Max Strus' hair is crazy right now. Are you seeing this? Just crazy. But anyways, Cavs get the dub. Good for them. I don't think we need to say anything else about this game. Memphis is tough. It's tough to get excited for Memphis. OKC beat Charlotte 109-96. I mentioned LaMelo did not play the back-to-back. Miles Bridges had 15 and 4. This game was ugly. OKC, SGA in 29 minutes scored 33 points. SGA is incredible. I feel like I don't give SGA enough love. I don't. I think it's just so impressive that every day he could play 28 minutes, he could play 25 minutes, he could play 35 minutes. He's going to score 33 points. That's just what he does. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang hit 25 and 8. iHeartRadio 12 and 12. Lou Dort came back. Let's do the drop. Hey, you old people, turn the headphones down. Dort is back. Oh, okay. So we got Miller back to basketball activities. Brandon Miller's back. That's good. I'm assuming he's not hooping tonight, but that's good that he's close to back. Dort is back, so that means the defense is back. They play tonight. We'll have to keep an eye on who's available for them. Jay will miss that game. But good win for OKC. They continue to just beat the shit out of everybody. We the North. The Raptors won 129-111. I didn't tell you, the East is like sneaky fun now. I'm becoming an Eastern Conference truther. Sneaky fun. Jakob Poeltl be hooping. He had 22 and 9 in this one. Shout out to Emmanuel quickly. I feel like 12 and 7, but he's just playing better basketball right now. Sandro returned with 12 off the bench. RJ gave him 22 and 6. BI with 19. Pacers. Listen, good news for the Pacers. There we go. Dickie Chucky. Good to see you, Dick Chuck. Shout out the Pacers because they're getting Benedict Mathurin back tonight, I think. We're finally getting the Canadian Prince. He's questionable. And listen, he's not going to play full minutes if he's back, but at least maybe it keeps it a close-ish game against the Pistons tonight. But Spicy P in 36 minutes had 30. That's fun. JRE starting. Jarris Walker, man, the ship has sailed. Jarris Walker getting a ton of opportunity. I feel like I played the best ball right with my Jarris exposure, but good Lord, he has been rough. Nemby, though, 22 and 5. Shut up, Nemby. Nemby plays good ball. Good win for the Raptors, though, 129-111. They continue to rip off W's after a slower start. Luka and the Lakers just gave it to the Bucks. Bucks waved the white flag. I mean, look at this. They scored a total of 34 points in the first half. The Lakers scored 35 in the second quarter. They were smoking them. 65-34 at half. Luka, 41 points in 38 minutes. Why did he play 38 minutes, bro? Austin Reeves had 25. There was a weird thing that happened to Duke Thiero, the rookie. I think he scored his first bucket in this game. And they were trying to get the ball after the game was over. And the ref wanted do a lot of people ask for the ball after the game that the ref was like, you can't have it? I thought that was weird. And then Giannis had to step in. Even after getting their dicks kicked in, Giannis steps in. He's like, hey, man, nah, you gotta get the ball. Like, give him the ball. So shout out Giannis. Good dude after getting smoked. For Milwaukee, Giannis had 32 and 10 in 32 minutes, but it was Jover. This was a bad game. All around. But they were on a back-to-back. They had just played an overtime W. I actually thought Giannis was going to sit. I was surprised he played in this game. So, I don't know. Power Duster said Raps will go 8-2 over the next 10 games. Super soft schedule. All right. Last game on Saturday, the Nuggets, they won 123-112. Sus line all day. Jokic, we get the Q tag on Friday that for Saturday seemed like for sure he wasn't going to play. And then he had 27, 12, and 11, just a cash triple-double in 37 minutes. He was great. Denver gets the win over Minnesota on the road. Aaron Gordon had a good game, 23 and 10. So they're without Christian Brown's going to miss 6 weeks. Cam Johnson also missed this game. We'll have to Johnson's questionable for tonight, so is Strother. We'll have to wait and see. But man, yeah, Jonas Valanciunas gave me 6 and 6 in 12 minutes. Not enough, bro. But Tim Hardaway Jr. and Peyton Watson were the two that entered the starting lineup. I wonder if Cam Johnson is good to go. I wonder if it's Peyton Watson who just fills the Christian Brown role, and then Tim Hardaway Jr. comes off the bench. That would be my guess. And if he's not, this is the same starting five. They play the Bulls tonight, and the Bulls are on a back-to-back after a crazy-ass game yesterday. So we'll have to wait and see. Let's actually go to Sunday now. We're making good time, by the way. We are making good time. 30 minutes, we're already at Sunday? Come on. Clippers and the Celtics, baby. Beantown boys, the Celtics love to almost shit their pants in the last couple minutes of the game. Every game this happens. Every game. They won this one 121-118. Harden got going. But as I mentioned, Derrick Jones Jr., only 11 minutes in this game. He had a brutal knee injury. I don't know if they've said what it is. Technically, he has a Q tag. He is not playing today. I'm telling you that right now. He was rolling around. I would be surprised if we see Derrick Jones Jr. again before Christmas based on how that went down. Just like an ugly, ugly turn. It was just unlucky. Jaylen Brown was kind of like lunging for the ball and went down. It was gross. It was gross. Yeah, the play to get Harden to 3 at the end was nice. I thought Harden was sending this game to OT. Harden finished with 37, 8, and 7 in this one. Zubac's just 16 and 12. But yeah, see, and they also lost Jordan Miller in this game. Both of those guys did not play a ton of minutes. And that's why, like, I'm kind of I don't know how the Celtics are going to handle the Clippers are going to handle tonight's game, right? They played that double overtime game against Dallas on Friday where they played crazy minutes. Then last night or yesterday, I guess Zubac's only played 34, but John Collins played 30, Harden played 38, Bogey played 35. Bogey's the one that I'm most interested in. It seemed like he was like the only bench guy that got a ton of minutes, but fascinated to see how they approach this game against Philly tonight. But anyways, good win for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown, 33 points. Peyton Pritchard finally has strung together a couple of games in a row of knocking down the three ball. He went 8 for 13 from 3, 10 for 16 from the field. He had 30. JB with 13 boards too. Derek White hit some threes as well. But the story really, Jordan Walsh, man, he guarded Maxey late. He's guarded Harden. He's like usurped Josh Minot. He seems to be the starter now. Played 33 minutes, did a little bit of everything. Sam Hauser continues to just be dog do. And then Anthony Simons, man. What is Anthony Simons doing? He's like barely getting on the floor. Missoula, what are you doing, Joe? Killing the Simons. Everybody who was yelling at me in the Celtics Daily community all summer long, how that Simons was gonna start over Pritchard. Come on. Wait, Power Duster, don't sell the stock too fast, all right? The Pritchard thing is still there. It's early. We got till February. But anyway, Celtics moved to 500. Clippers are 4-9. Woof. Let's get to some of the other stuff on Sunday. The Spurs won without Wemby. I mentioned Castle got hurt in this one too. He only played 16 minutes. I imagine he's going to miss a little bit of time. De'Aaron Fox and Devin Vassell are about to play buckets of minutes here. Champagny was the one that started, ahead of Castle the second half. So I imagine we see more of that. Look at Luke Cornett getting into the starting lineup. Shout out our guy Sneeps, 13 and 11 with 3 blocks in this one. He played 28 minutes. Keep that back your pockets there. Although I don't expect Wemby to miss a ton of time. Guys, our guy Harrison Barnes had 20 points. Let's pull it up. If Harrison Barnes is going to get to 20, this is the new rule. If Barnes gets to 20 together as a community, we got to vibe. We just got to vibe if he's going to do it. Let's go. Come on.
Same hands that work the pain. Same hands I fold in prayer. 12 years and I'm still learning what it means to really care. They see me on the court at night. That ain't all I am. From Ames to San Antonio, trying to serve a bigger plan.
Jesus.
These hands that give, these hands that live, more than
They should have made the
buckets,
font black,
more
if I'm being
than
honest.
wins. These hands that give, these hands that reach to every child that needs to live. That's the real gift. Same hands that work the pain. Same hands.
I think Harrison Barnes just like got back at me. You know, my mic went out again because Harry was mad about it. This is the best take that's ever happened. This is honestly the best part of Web 3.0. Every child that needs to live. Who are the children that don't need to live? That's a great point. We do need to fact check some of the lyrics here. All right, shout out Harry Barnes though, getting that 20. You love to see it. All right, back over here. Anyways, congrats to the Spurs. They bounced back 9-4. Kings are man. Sabonis 17 and 13 in this one. Rassi 14, 9 and 7. DDR at 27. It is so wild. I mean, no, it's not wild. It makes sense. We've been seeing this for years now. But like, if you see that DeRozan scored 20, Levine's in single digits, and vice versa. It happens every single time. We saw it on Friday, again on Sunday. God, man, get Doug Christie out of there. Trade everybody. Brooklyn Nets. Oh, Shut up, Ben Folds 5, because right here, this was the battle of who could care less. How about that for reference this morning? Nets win 129-106. Wizards are now 1-12. Brooklyn 2-11. MPJ 34-9-7. Woo, baby. Look at that. 11 for 18 shooting, too. Nick Claxton 17-8-7. Look at Nick Claxton. Little mini Jokic out there diming him up. You got 20 from Tyrese Martin off the bench. For the Wizards, man, they suck. At least Koulibaly was back. He played 28 minutes. Keyshawn George, 29-6-5. Okay, Keyshawn. Haven't seen that ceiling in a while. But that's fun. That's fun. That's it, though. We're not talking about this game anymore. Who cares? Let's get to we had some chaos last night. Rockets and Magic went to overtime. And I just want to shout out Desmond Bane. We're going to get to So Rare in a second. But Desmond Bane, he made it. He did not make it look pretty, but he got there. And this is a fun game, though. Rockets and Magic. Magic get up 2 with like 1 point something left. And then they drop a fun play where they're taking Amin Thompson is taking the ball out at half court, right? They call a timeout after, I believe it was it Tristan? Anthony Black, I think, missed the free throw on an and one maybe, or went 1 for 2 from the line. I forget what it was. Instead of it being a 3-point lead, it's a 2-point lead. 1 second left. Amin Thompson has the inbound and like half court. Şengün does a great job of getting position. They hand it into him, gets it into the paint, and just like a quick turn hook. Did a great job flopping to try to get the and one. Didn't get it. Hits the bucket. Goes to overtime. But yeah, let's dude. KD. Man, KD seems like he's having fun. 13 for 24 in this game. He didn't shoot the ball well from 3, but still finished with 35 points, 6 dimes, and 5 boards. Look at the Gooner, 30, 12, and 8. Amin Thompson continues to be underwhelming from a fantasy perspective. Reed Shepherd hit 50% of his threes again. He had 16. Dude, the Shepherd thing is working, man. The Shepherd thing is working. 8-man rotation in an overtime game. Shout out Ime Udoka. Wanted that W. O-Town, Franz Wagner at 29-5. That's cute. Bane, ended up with 26-4. And then Anthony Black got the start over Suggs, who missed this game. Wendell Carter Jr. went nuts in the first half and then sat out most of the second half from a fantasy perspective anyways. Power Dust said KD is still such an elite closer. His last 3 shots tied the game. Yeah, hit a 6 step back 3 to tie it up. Like, I was watching the game while my wife was scrolling next to me, and I think I said it like 5 times, just like, KD's insane. KD's so good. KD's insane. He is. It's fun. And he seems like he's having fun. And I don't know. Basketball's better with KD in there. I love KD. I do. I'm a KD truther. Truther's not the right word. I'm a stan. I'm a fan. Warriors beat the Pelicans 124-106. I mentioned this earlier. Zion was questionable for this game and then ultimately got ruled out. But it was a game time decision. I feel like he's got to be close to playing, right? DJ Local said anytime Reed gets the ball, everybody just yells shoot it. Yeah, shut up. DJ Local was boots on the ground for that game. Jimmy at 18-10. Moses Moody was inspired by Steph Curry against the San Antonio Spurs. 8 for 12 from 3. What? 32-4. Moody back in the starting lineup. J.K. Had a DNP with tendonitis. I thought it was coach's decision, but okay. Warriors now 9-6. Pellies suck. I mean, what do you want to say? Trey Murphy at 20, cool. Jeremiah Fears 17-5. Somehow, Derek Queen, he started, which is fun, but only played 25 minutes. Like, what are we doing? Can we not play him 30 minutes? Just play him 30 minutes. If you guys are going to suck, at least have a good time. Mavericks got a big OTW. No Drew Holiday in this game, as I mentioned. So it was Jeremy Grant who moved into the starting rotation. He had 26-5. Nice Klingon game. He had 16-11. Got some extra minutes there. Denny's awesome. He fouled out late. 29-7-6 in this one. And then Shaedon Sharp, man. 12 for 32, maybe not the efficiency you're looking for, but 36-6-4. So good stuff from him. Gafford, though, look at those minutes. 31 minutes for Danny Gaff. He had 20 points and 6 boards. PJ Washington, 21-7. Yeah, we'll do a PJ drop. We absolutely will do a PJ drop.
PJ Washington. PJ Washington. PJ Washington.
Scooper Flag out there too. Scoop, 21-8-5. Brandon Williams at 15-6. Sexy Maxi Christie at 14. So Derek Lively's returned. He's on a minute restriction. Minutes were crazy restricted last night because he picked up 6 fouls in 12 minutes. So you math nerds, that's a foul every other minute. I wonder if Lively gets ruled out on the back-to-back tonight, or if he gets to play. Again, Gafford played 31, 38, 37. I don't know. I feel like Dallas is going to do something funny tonight. Maybe not. Maybe not, though. We'll see. We'll see. A-Town down. Guys, okay, so the Hawks win this one 124-122. I'm just telling you right now, the Hawks are the most entertaining team in basketball. If they're playing, it's going to be a fun game. Jalen Johnson went like crazy the other night. But can somebody explain to me? I don't know if you saw this report. Now, again, it was from Evan Sittery-Do. I don't know how much validity there is to this report, that Kristaps Porzingis is on the trade block. Now, like, I don't know if Atlanta is just like, we don't want to figure out an extension. We don't want to talk about next year. So we'll just like do whatever we want. But why even put that out there? The vibes seem immaculate in Atlanta, even though Trae Young has missed the last handful of games. This is one of the hottest teams in the league. I don't know what is going on. I don't know why. Why even put that out there? I think he makes a ton of sense too. Because like Onyeka Okongwu is awesome. I'm a big 00 fan. I love Onyeka, but it's nice to be able to like Onyeka is a versatile enough as a defender that he can mess around with the 4 a little bit if you need to. Like you can just play crazy big. And Porzingis is just an extra dynamic there with KP. And I guess maybe Atlanta, like you're saying, put it out there because OO is the man. Maybe they're just throwing it out there. They're like, we'll see what happens. Maybe somebody overpays for the Zanger. Maybe they're like, you can't play back-to-backs. You can only play 26 minutes. I don't know. I just think this team is fun. He didn't play that game last night. Like Onyeka, 27-5. If KP doesn't play, Onyeka goes nuts. Jalen Johnson has been awesome. What's Jalen Johnson's splits this year? He's been so good, man. So in this game, what did I say? He had 25, 10, and 7 on 9 for 13 shooting, man. On 9 for 13 shooting. Jalen Johnson this season is averaging 22 points per game, 9.6 boards, and 6 dimes on 58% from the field, 38% from 3, 80% from the line. My guy is cooking. There's your most improved right there is Jalen Johnson. It's just a fun team. Dyson Daniels had a good game. He had 11, 12, 3 steals, 7 boards. Somebody mentioned the Risachet injury. I missed it. I didn't see that. Nikhil Alexander-Walker's been great. He had 26 for them. Asa Newell, too. Just keep an eye on him. I only played 9 minutes, but keep an eye on Vit Krejci. Maybe we get some more Krejci if Risachet is going to miss some time. I don't know. I love this team. They're fun, man. 9-5. They're 7-2 on the road, and they've been doing most of this without Trae Young. We'll talk more about it here in a little bit. The last game of the weekend, this was another fun one, double overtime game. Giddey returned from his injury. He played 42 minutes. Now, they play tonight against Denver. Is Giddey really playing? Kobe White made his return. He looked great, too. He was on a minute restriction, but because of the double overtime, ended up playing 30 minutes. I don't know if he was lobbying for Billy Donovan, because he kept getting some OT minutes. He had 27 and 8 in his return. Giddey at 26, 13, and 13. Also had a couple of steals and a couple of blocks. Vooch had 21 and 12. But Keontae George hits a big catch-and-shoot 3 at the buzzer to get the W. He had 33 points, got to the line 10 times. He is awesome. Keontae had a slow first 10 days of this season. He's now averaging 22 points, 4 boards, 7 dimes. He's the 4th highest free throw shooter, attempts in the league, I believe, and is now and he's shooting 93% from the line. He's been awesome. Larry Bird here at 47 and 7. Nurkic had 5 and 14. And then off the bench here, 37 minutes for Collier. So Walter Clayton has had a tough couple of games. It seems like Collier has taken that spot since coming back. He had 16 and 9 there off the bench. And then Sensabaugh, too. Sensabaugh had a good game, but good win for Utah. 5 and 8. Bulls back to 500 after a crazy hard start. Let's look at the standings there just for a second. You got the Pistons here, Detroit basketball. Winners of 9 in a row. They're 11 and 2. Followed by the Knicks and the Cavs, who are 6 and 4 in their last 10, 8 and 4, 9 and 5. And then the Hawks have won 5 in a row, 8 and 2 in their last 10. Most of that without Trae Young. The Raptors are hot. They're 7-3. Shout out Power Duster, who said they got a soft schedule here down the next handful of games. You get the Sixers are 7-5. Cox are 8-6. Heat are 7-6. Magic and Celtics both 7-7 there. And then it's the Bulls, who again from 1st to 11th, they're back where they feel comfortable, right around the play-in. And then you get the Hornets, Nets, Pacers, Wizards. Who cares? The West side, OKC, just awesome, 13-1. Again, can't stress this enough. They're doing all of this without their second best player. Nuggets are 10-2. They're hot, 9-1 in their last 10. The Rockets are also 9-1 in their last 10. Lakers are 10-4. Spurs are 9-4. T-Wolves 8-5. Warriors have ripped off 3 dubs in a row. They're 9-6. Suns, Blazers, and then Jazz. You get the Clippers here, 2-8 in their last 10. They're 4-9. You've got the Grizzlies, who've lost 4 in a row. They're 2-8 in their last 10. The Mavs are 4-10. Just the vibes in the West are bad. Yeah, West kind of sucks. I'm with you, man. East is better than the West. No, okay, I'm not going to go that far. Yeah, thank you, Power Duster. Yeah, let's do that. So over the next 10, let's look at their schedule here. So they're 8-5 right now. They got Charlotte tonight, right? Charlotte tonight. They've got the 76ers after that. Now I'm curious. That'll be on the road if they will have Embiid, maybe Paul George for this game. So we'll have to wait and see. But then you're right. Then it's Washington, Brooklyn, then home against Cleveland, home against the Pacers, Charlotte again, bing bong, Portland, Lakers, Charlotte. Yeah, all right. Raptors are they're gonna be fun, man. They're gonna be the fun team. We doing some parlays. Yeah, we're gonna mess around. Let's before we go, let's look at the schedule for tonight. Let's look at the schedule for tonight, and then we're gonna poke over at So Rare and Underdog, and then we'll wrap up here. So tonight we got 8 games tonight. Also, just a reminder, I pinned the chat there at the top. So if you look at the pin chat, I'll also drop the link again. Started messing around here with a little Substacky, over here. I'll show you what it. Can I go see what we're calling it? Bagel with locks. How do we feel about that? Bagel with locks over there. Let's see if I can. Why can't I? Oh, yeah, there we go. Let's stop sharing screen here. So every morning, I'm just going to fire out some thoughts on the upcoming schedule. So we get a little Karl Anthony Towns, paint the Towns green. It's cat night in Miami. Just like a quick breakdown, of everything going on in tonight's slate. So go give that some love. If you haven't done so yet, would appreciate it. The morning squad. Let's go morning squad in the house. Go check out the morning squad as well. We got to go plug that, my boy. Let's go back over to the NBA scores. So this is what we got for tonight. Bucks and Cavs. This might be the game I'm most excited about. Cavs have a 6.5 point faves, right? We mentioned no Garland, no Tyson, no Streets. Pacers and Pistons here. We don't know if Cade's playing. They're 10.5 point faves. Maybe. Duran's back, it looks like. Asar Thompson's still questionable. Pacers, Benedict Matherin's questionable. Sixers are favored by 5.5. Again, Clippers played yesterday. We know probably without Derrick Jones Jr., probably without Jordan Miller. Curious what that looks like. This is the game I'm most excited about from a fantasy perspective. Knicks and the Heat, 241.5 point total. Yum. Heat are favored. That's spicy. No OG, no Brunson, maybe no Deuce McBride. Hornets and Raptors. This is another. I like Raptors. I'm assuming LaMelo's back. But again, on a minute restriction. No, bagel with locks, but we spelled it the other way. See what I'm doing? That's in the beige, what they call a play on words. But yeah, Charlotte, I'm assuming LaMelo's playing like 28 minutes. I don't know. Raptors are fun in the 6th round on the dog app. Mavs on a back-to-back against the Timberwolves. Holy 14.5 point spread. You thought that was bad. Wait till you see Thunder and Pelicans. But the good news is on a Monday night, the last game starts at 9 p.m. Bulls and Nuggets. You love it. 14.5 point spread. Lots of back-to-backs. Let's go over to So Rare here for a second. Then we'll do Underdog, and then we'll wrap this shit up. Guys, we had a big W. Courtside says you think Cade goes. The one thing I will say about Cade, they are on a front end of a back-to-back. So they play Atlanta tomorrow on the road, I believe. All right. So this is what happened this past game week. Also, we made it to round 3 of this is for the quick play, but let's go to pro. I don't know why it's not showing me the rewards already. I thought, oh, there we go. Here we go. Let's claim our glory. Let's claim the glory. What do we got here? Bum, 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 bum. Limited contender 190, 280. We hit, look at that, baby. We hit the streak. Desmond Bain getting a rebound and a putback late in the fourth. Late in the fourth gets us into streak 5. We've completed 4. That meant we won $1,000. Everybody on Friday during Live Before Lock was like, oh, pause the streak. Don't go after it. Built different. That's 1K. That means we're going for 5K this week. Let's go. But anyways, our contender streak's on to number 3, too. This is big. Big night. So we won. Let's see. What do we win for champion? $15 for coming in 80th on top of the 1K. Or you get to choose? I didn't know you. Well, we'll take the $15. 1,700 over there. Wait, can you? I don't even know what the hell that is. 1,700 for our contender. Then we got 425 for this. Oh, no, that's for champion. Excuse me. 425 for this contender. We got 250 for that contender. Let's swipe. That's huge, though. Huge dubs. Huge dubs in the chat. We love to see it. We'd like to take that 1K. We'll close. And then, yeah, people are asking how many we've got. Oh, 45. Let's do a craft. We'll save some crafts. Let's do a craft. Let's see what we got. Bum. Standard. All right. We'll do 2 crafts. All right. First to 3 numbers, 1 through 10. 1 through 10. Put it in the chat. 1 through 10. 3. Danny says 3. All right. Not a lot of numbers. 3. All right. We got 2 3s. Somebody put in a third 3. We got a 6, a 9, a 10. Okay. Badavine gave us the 3. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Thomas Bryant. Let's go. Cedric Coward would have been nice. All right, we'll claim. Let's do it one more time. One more. Come on, give us a good one. Oh, standard again. All right, I'm just going to do it this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. We're going 9. Rasheer Fleming. Finally. God, I was hoping for Rasheer. That's a dub. All right. But hell yeah. So tonight, Live Before Lock is back tonight. And we'll be going for number 5, right? We'll be going for streak 5. So it's going to be an important one. That'll be at 5 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you come check that out. Make sure, Barlow was there. You're right. Can't believe we missed Barlow. Barlow was the star, baby. Let's just swipe over to the underdog here for just a second. I'm not going to do full ranks. I'm just going to point out a couple of things as we go along here. So we got, I think, 10K up top tonight, right? Jokic's problem. Everybody's got some nerves in this slate tonight. Like, this is a massive spread here against Chicago's on a back-to-back. But Jokic just can get there in 3 quarters. So for me, it's just Jokic, Jokic, and then Giannis. I'm tempted to put Cat 3 ahead of SGA, honestly, because of the spread of this game. I mean, but SGA is like a clear 50, so we'll do it like this. I think we'll get plenty of Cat at 4. I think I'm going Maxey Mitchell ahead of Cade. I'm tempted to put Ant ahead of Cade too, but that's too much. Then I'll put Ant there. But then it's tough, man. I'm nervous about Harden. Maybe it's revenge, so Harden wants to play. But dude, can Harden do it on a back-to-back like the way that he's been playing? This range is tough. I think I would just take the shot. I'll probably go Mobley Harden until we get a report in. I'm putting Scotty next for sure. I'm nervous about Giddey. This is pretty expensive. LaMelo, I don't like with the minutes restriction. Duren, I guess Duren next. That's pretty expensive for Duren. And then Spicy P against Detroit. Not a best matchup. All this range is really, really tough. I might just eat it, take Giddey, and then Duren here next. Or maybe, Giddey, Duren, Spicy P, LaMelo. No, I still don't want LaMelo yet. I think I would go Randall, then maybe LaMelo. But I think the real key is these guys down here. We want to get a lot of Bridges. I think if you look at the Knicks, right? Knicks here, man. Josh Hart right at the turn. And again, if Clarkson played 33 minutes. In that most recent game. And if Deuce is out, it's huge. Is the streak in contender? What did you say? Is the streak in contender? I have a streak in contender and in champion. We got 2 going. So the streak in champion is going to be for 5K, and the streak, but we need to score 310, 320, and then the streak in contenders for 3. Snoop. All right, we're going to call it there. But yeah, let's fire up the live before lock today at 5 p.m. Looking forward to seeing everybody. Thanks for hanging out today. I hope you guys have a great start to the week. Go subscribe to Substack if you haven't done it yet. Let's boost those numbers, bitches. Boost those numbers. All right, we'll see you tonight or tomorrow morning. We out.